Hey everybody, welcome to Just Cuz.
My name's Jay.
And my name is Justin.
And today we are going to be paying a special tribute to all the father figures out there.
So I wanted to greet each and every one of the fathers, the Padres, the Papas, an awesome Happy Father's Day, and thank you for raising your children.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
So let's get to it. Yeah! Pretty much when I was a little kid, he would always take off a whole month of the summer and take a day off, take me out everywhere every single day, whether it be the Toronto Zoo, going to the Science Center. The biggest memory out of all that during those summers was whenever we would walk downtown looking at old buildings. I had a huge thing for spirits and ghosts. Whenever I would go downtown with my dad, I would look at all the old buildings and I'll be like, Dad, is this a haunted house? Yes or no? And then he'll respond if he thinks it is or not. But he would always teach me math, he would teach me English. Actually, funny story, I was failing English at second grade, and for some reason, my dad found this English comprehension study book from Costco, which was the exact same test that my teacher was photocopying, giving us. So I was actually studying the test and I was getting 100% on everything. Thank you, Dad.
I love that.
Thank you, Dad.
This whole Father's Day situation is a bit sensitive for me because I grew up with a single mom, as you may know from the Mother's Day vlog. My father that raised me is my grandfather, Papa June. Jay's father's brother, older brother rather. So I feel like, it's really instilled in us in the Valmores family to encourage your kids and to raise them really well. My fondest memory of my grandfather would be, we actually traveled to Thailand together. Ever since I moved to Canada, you have your own life here and it's really just hard to spend time with your loved ones. Going there with him, kind of spending time seeing the floating markets. It was just a really beautiful time and I got to know my grandfather or my father a lot. My grandfather is a minister back home, and one of the things that we used to do as a whole family is go to church every Sunday. I remember him as a child waking up really early before he starts to going to work, and he prays. Just those small things really instilled my faith as an adult now, and it's helped me build a better relationship with God, knowing that I got that from my grandparents.
So one of the things that my dad has definitely instilled in my childhood and growing up is self-discipline. He was always very particular and very structured when it comes to certain things getting done, like making sure that I have deadlines for homework. I'm never late for a job interview. I think just having that kind of role model, put that into your head at such an early age is really beneficial. Sorry, Dad, it's not 100% yet. It's still a work in progress, but I do really appreciate all the hard work that you put into me raising me. What I admire about my dad the most is the love that he has for my mom. I really, truly appreciate the love, affection, and the care that my dad gives my mom. He cherishes her. He talks about her to all his friends, all his families. He is so proud to have her as a wife. And I wish if I do ever find love that I can show that kind of love and affection the same way that my dad shows love and affection for my mom.
Are you getting
Getting
teary?
a little choked up there, Jay?
Are you getting teary? Who are you?
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I fully have a tattoo of my parents' wedding anniversary
Oh, wow.
here on my shoulder, yeah.
Oh. Something I admire about my grandfather is his ability to set good examples and just being an overall good role model for his kids, but also to his siblings, to all of his students. My grandfather is a professor in an institution or a university in the Philippines, and seeing him touch the lives of his students and be dedicated as a teacher really inspires me to be passionate about what I do, focus on the dreams that I have, and also just growing up, not have any vice. My dad does not smoke, he does not drink. I think those are part of the reason why as an adult I really don't like to partake in any of those activities. The fact that you can have a more fulfilling life by staying away from any of those and focusing putting what you can for your family. everyone calls him Papa June because he's not just my dad, he's almost like everyone else's dad. He had that aura in him that's just so fatherly that even with our family friends, they call him the same because he just cares, and that exact same love that he has just for everybody is something that is so hard to find nowadays.
Daddy, you're probably, you know, we're very, 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 very similar. Both my dad and I are the biggest worry wards. We stress out over the littlest things. We are perfectionists. I think both of us are getting a lot better as we're getting older, so.
I would say for you and your dad, you guys have similar fashion sense too.
Actually, that's true.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that I'm wearing now are literally his clothes that he doesn't fit in anymore. And also a lot of the trends that are coming back now are the stuff that he would wear.
So fashionable. You guys are both fashionable.
Fashionable.
Well, besides the good looks, obviously, and the intelligence, something that we both have in common is just our love for our family members and our drive to just keep working hard for the things that you're passionate about. Whether it is to our YouTube channel together, making sure that you're putting in a good effort to climb the ladder, so to speak. Part of the reason I'm so hardworking in everything that I do is because of my grandfather. He's taught me really to make sure that you're always grinding and you're always hustling. That's kind of investing in yourself, and that's something that no one else can ever take away from you. But I don't think we say I love you to our dads often. Do you? I don't.
I say I love you to my dad all the time. I've been saying I love you, Dad, since I was a kid. Up until I was a teenager is when I went through that whole rebellious phase where I just stopped saying I love you, Dad. You know, coming out, and it was a very challenging time for my parents to accept me for who I was at the time, but I think the moment I moved out and I was seeing my family less and seeing my dad less, I just realized, like, you know, life's too short. As much as it sounds gay to say I love you, Dad, it's also important to just let someone know. I think we need to just normalize emotions and feelings, but at least the first step is just letting each other know that we both love each other.
I don't think I've said I love you to my dad, just because for dads, for me, like, just that father figure, it's a bit awkward, like, for me to say that. I feel like that's my own shortcomings, and you know, this is why one of the purposes of the video is to really express the way that, you know, that how much we love our father figures, because there are times that might not come across. You know, I love you, Papa, and I hope that, you know, you like the stuff that we're doing here for Just Cuz, and you know, thank you for everything that you've done. Well, that wraps up our Father's Day video, you guys. We hope you like it, and again, happy Father's Day to Tito, Bob, and Papa June.
Happy Father's Day to not only our father figures, but to all the fathers out there in the world. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell, bada boom, bada bing, 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 to get the latest updates on our latest video.
So we hope you like it, and again, if you haven't already, tell your dads I love you. That's all for tonight, you guys, and we'll see you in another vlog. Bye!
Bye!